vuelta con
Bueno, bueno. A mí STARXO,
que tal vez iba a ser la diada para ellos, que iba a dar más referencia. O que incluso con el nivel que venían mostrando los equipos, que podían habernos llegado a un tercer mapa. Yo creo que no se pensaba que en este ban, sobre todo selección de Team Liquid, se fuera con este resultado.
Es que además Team Liquid, durante los últimos partidos de EMEA, el que había metido las palizas eran ellos.
Sí, y este baile quedaba súper cómodo para lo que venían haciendo.
Exacto.
Welcome, STARXO. Congratulations.
Thank you.
That was an amazing game. The first match was really nice to watch because at the start they abused a lot B in Pearl, and you guys did a pause and you adapted. You wanted to disrupt their take and not let them execute. Who did that call and what happened after to come back in that map?
From what I remember, I think it was Martin. He said that he wanted to play there high, but everyone like adapted to him, like make like ideas around it, to build this on top.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure he did that. Yeah. So it was Martin.
I want to ask you.
Okay, now I want to ask you about BBL. What do you think about their play style? That it looks like so different from every single team of Europe.
What I think they have very specific playstyle. It's really hard to play against them. They're really confident, First time when you meet them, you think like you know how they play, but in the end, you don't know how they play, It took us a long time to adapt, and I think we ran out of fuel when we played against them, We also weren't really ourselves during that game. I think I really like their playstyle, When I was rewatching Paper X VODs yesterday, when we were preparing for Paper X, I saw a lot of similarities to BBL. I think Paper X and BBL kind of have really similar playstyle. They like to play everywhere with the pressure, and they're really good at micro and macro, So I think they're really good, but I think it's really exploitable. I don't know how to say it, but
I understand.
I think you can exploit really well, really easy, I think, But like they're really confident and their firepower is strong, so it also helps them. Even if you have anti-strat, they should really strong.
I have a difficult question for you. I know you said here in the interview that you went through a rough situation after you won with Ascend Champs. And I wanted to ask you, what is the thing that you learned that made you come back and be as good as you are now? And if you have anything that you can say to someone that goes through something like you.
Okay, first of all, what I learned, don't chase money and clout. I think, after Ascend, I had a lot of good offers with good teams. I chose good team on paper with a lot of money, invested, like more than others. I think that was the thing that I chose, I was young, inexperienced guy. Nobody like really helped me with that, I went into like really deep hole, which I don't want to go into details. That led into depression afterwards, How I healed from this, I think hard work. Also, like the achievements I did in the start of the game, obviously that kept me dreaming. I saved some money. Obviously, I could live on my own and I grinded back. Like I had support from my parents, and that's how I went through. But like to the people that are going through bad stuff, I always tell that no matter what happens, you need to keep believing yourself. You need to always think about what.
No, you can go. You can go.
Excuse me. Well, it's fine.
Espera.
Sorry, you need to always like believe in yourself. Know your worth. Know what you're good at, and chase it. Like the most important is to not listen to haters. Don't listen to like people that don't like you. Try to be around people that actually value your worth as you are as a person. Don't change just because someone told you to change and you want to be his friend or something. If someone says this to you, he's fake, and in the end, he's gonna leave you alone, So like, try to be around people that value what you give to them and how you are as a person. You're gonna be much happier, in the end. And no matter what, I think everyone can bounce back, from everything in their life.
Yeah, it's a good advice.
Yeah, good
I'm
words.
happy for you because I know how hard it is when you're in a bad situation.
Yep.
I had it also myself, and I see that you're enjoying playing again.
Yep.
Your team is playing really well, and I think you guys have a big chance of winning this event. And even if you don't win it, you're having fun playing again, which is the most important thing. So congratulations for coming back, man.
Thank you. Nice to see you again,
How many questions do I have? Only one or two?
You can choose.
How many questions do I have?
Last question.
Last question.
Last question.
Oh, you know I'm a koi content creator.
Yes.
You know me. So I have to do this. You said something like 2 doesn't count the 2 years of koi as a tier 1 player. To be honest, I think you say that because we weren't competitive. It because that or it's because something else?
I don't know how much.
Be honest.
Be honest. I want you to be honest.
It's
I
fine.
don't
You
know
can.
how much I can go into details. You know, I think it was both. I think it was wrong decision making since the start of the team, obviously, which led to like really bad roster in the end. That didn't have chemistry and like had a really bad environment inside. You know, which nobody wanted to work together. Also on the side of organization, we weren't supported like it should be. You know, we didn't have like manager stuff like this. Like things were like really rough, and we had to deal with it on our own. You know, kids that don't have any experience and they get shit ton of money on salary. They get ego because of salary. I don't know, whatever. You know, like everyone has his own things in his head. I think it was a mix of everything. I think if you have bad team but good org, they can somehow fix it. If you have bad org, good team, like you can also fix it. I think it was a mix of like both. Everyone did mistakes, you know. I'm not saying I was like the perfect person as well, you know. Obviously, we just need to learn from it in the end. And like I think everyone, if you take from this experience, you can get better, you know. I'm like, I believe Koi also can bounce back, you know.
I think I can take that. I think everyone did mistakes at that moment. Players, staff, coaching staff, everyone. And yeah, I take that. So you were honest, so I take that. Thank you. Because like the coiciders were pretty mad because it's like the way they think you did it, it was only for being toxic, you know?
No, yeah. I mean, I understand, you know, it's normal reaction, you know, like as the Koi fan base is huge, obviously. I take it on my chest, you know. I think I'm the only guy that can speak open about this. Like there in esports, many people are fake and they just sit quiet and they're like, okay, I got my salary, I enjoy, wow, you know, let's move on. But I really think these things need to be fixed, you know, because like you can ruin so many players' careers, so many good talents that coming up to the game by just doing this type of things. We're just losing players, you know. And like I have nothing towards Koi community, nothing like to the fans, like. You can hate me, you know, but like in the end you need to take also the critic, you know, that comes towards this, you know, and it's not towards fans, but it's more towards how the things got handled, you know, and how people deal with it inside the organization. I think it sometimes need to be said open, you know, so people open eyes, you know, fix the things, and like esports can be finally good, you know. I hate saying these things, but I think it's also big step to fix esports, especially in Valorant, you know. I really want to be part of this, make sure that it can go in good direction, no?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yep. Very good answer.
Yeah.
They are requesting for you to go, so thank you so much for your
Thank you guys.
for coming.
Thank you.
And
Good
sorry
luck.
for talking about Koi bad.
No,
but
it's good.
No
bro.
worries, no worries.
You have
because
been honest, bro.
I think you have been honest, and the way you explained it was really good, actually. So,
Thank you guys.
yeah.
Thank you for inviting.
Yeah,
It was nice
thank
to
you.
see
Good luck,
guys.
STARXO. Good luck.
Thank you guys.
Separate.
Good luck to you.